Mini, mini, mini. I'm a Wekster mini. I'm a Wekster mini. Mini, 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 mini. What's up, everybody? Welcome to HotMakes right here on HotMakes, where we aim to educate and entertain the maker community. I think I'm Nerdy J. This is the Pooch. Pooch, how you doing?
Fantastic, Nerdy J. How was your weekend?
Man, it was hot. We had an amazing weekend for Wisconsin. It was super hot, a little breezy, but very humid as well, and that's not fun. But I ran sound for a festival all day Saturday. I did a little volunteer work there and ran sound. It was a lot of fun, and we had the best day for it. How about you?
Good. Beautiful weather here. Not too hot, not too cold. Did some pool, did some lake time, puttered around the house, a little bit of everything. It was awesome.
Nice. I see you're in that house you broke into last week again there with the trees in the background.
I figured
and I just
seemed good enough. It worked last week. Why not do it again, right?
There's someone in my house eating my birthday cake with my family.
I love it. I love it. Well, we got an awesome show tonight. For anyone that's watching, if you're not on the new HotMakes channel, I posted in the EduTech stream that's going on at the same time right now to jump in to the HotMakes side of things. We're going to do all the giveaways on that channel that happened tonight. So make sure you're there. If you're not there now, make sure you're there later. So also, before I get too far, I made some coffee. So I'm drinking. I'm trying to get, energized. How about you? What are you drinking, Pooch?
I picked up one of my new favorites from Starbucks, although they're not easy to find at all of them. It's the ice shaken espresso.
Ooh, I haven't tried that yet.
With the oat milk, which is my new pet peeve. It's like they had it for a hot minute. They had oat milk as an option. And I've taken a lot of flack online because, people are like, I didn't know oats had nipples. I didn't know you could milk an oat, all this stuff. But it's of all the non-dairy, all the things that hurt my internal bits, like that seems to be the one that just is consistently the most delicious to me and does not give me ailments. So nice. I'm with it, but you can't find it at all the Starbucks. So they do.
I'm going to have to try that
sugar one.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm going to try it tomorrow, I think. Hey, let us know in the chat. What are you guys drinking? I made what did I make? Caramel mocha. Iced caramel mocha, I think, is what I made before I came out. So
fancy.
I'm so fancy.
Yeah, you're your own barista, and I love it. It's great.
You
probably save a lot of money that way, and that's great. You get a little variety and try new things. All good stuff.
H2O. I love it. Well, we got an awesome show. We have... of course, we have a $50 gift card to Amazon from Thangs. Bam. We have some amazing prizes from some other vendors as well. And so Thangs is our main sponsor of HotMakes, and we really appreciate that every week. Also, we have a crate, a filament crate. I'm sorry. One of these. We're gonna unbox this, and we're gonna look what's inside. I've not opened it yet. I have no idea what's in it.
It's a crate in a box.
Yeah,
crate.
It's from 3D Printing Gear. Everything's in the description below, by the way. Also, so we're going to give one of these away. We're actually going to give one of these away for the next 5 weeks. So we have 5 to give away.
So many giveaways thanks to our awesome sponsors. That's a great perk for you guys.
For you. And also, our friends over at Filament they're going to hook us up with 8, count them, 8 $25 gift cards to their website, and we'll tell you a little bit about more about that later too. So thank you so much. 8 winners on that tonight. So thank you guys. And it's all for you guys. Everything, all this stuff goes back to the community. Lightspeed, I see you. I got you from last week. Don't worry. I promise.
We see you, Steven. That's awesome, man. It sounds like we got a lot of that tasty mom spaghetti for your 3D printer coming at you from all these different sponsors. So, hey, if this is your time, if you're running low on that filament, get on the HotMakes, join us, and maybe you will be a lucky winner, right?
That's right. I'm going to post the link again in the Edutech side right now. If you're watching in the Edutech side, I see you. There's about 22 people over there right now. Jump on that link. Come over to the HotMakes, the dark side, and hit that subscribe button and watch over here. It's the same stream. We're going on live. What else we got tonight? You know what? We have an amazing guest tonight.
I think amazing is an understatement because the dude is a legendary in the 3D printing space. You may not have met him before, but I guarantee you, unless you've been hiding under a rock or totally new to 3D printing, you have seen his work in multiple different forms.
Amen. Yeah. And probably a lot on this channel because we feature a ton of his work on HotMakes because it get tagged every week. We get tags. I think we should just jump right into it. What do you think?
I'm all for it. Bring him in.
Ladies and gentlemen, our friend all the way from Croatia. It is 1:10 in the morning. Wexter, how you doing?
Hi. I'm good. When you
stayed up
started,
late.
yeah, I made a mistake. Last time, when I talked to Jim last time about me showing up in the stream, and he said, it's kind of pretty late for you. And I just went online and I quickly kind of Googled it. So it looked like it was around the midnight, and I was like, dude, I'm a big boy. I can stay up late. I can ask my wife. It's no big deal. And today, tweet was posted, and I'm again just double checking everything because once I said that I'm gonna join the stream, and it took me a while to figure out that it's actually 4 a.m. for me in the morning. So I couldn't dodge that one, and then I had to go early to bed, and I woke up around 2 a.m. and did that thing. And after that,
so it's 4 a.m., not 1 a.m.
No, now it's 1 a.m.
Yeah,
now it's
1 a.m.
Yeah,
okay.
So this is not a bad thing,
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for staying up with us.
We were talking, and I was like, I just want to make sure it's 1 a.m. He's like, I'm a big boy. The wife will let me stay up.
Yes.
It's so good. Well,
I had to double check, but yes, she was okay with it.
Well,
Don't wake her up. Don't wake her up, Wexter.
Right.
No.
Yeah. We see your work everywhere. Let everybody who may have not known who you are, or maybe have never seen you in person, who you are, what you do, where you do it, that kind of thing. Let's jump right into it.
Well, I do stuff. Sometimes weird stuff, sometimes ugly stuff. Mostly I do mini dudes like this thing. They have other name, but I'm not gonna mention it here because it's naughty. And I sculpt stuff. I started 3D printing stuff like 4 years ago, and I was printing other people's stuff. And one day I just decided that I should try to learn something, try to make my own designs, and I started with Fusion. I did some Nerf guns and some other stuff, and after half a year I decided to try to make something organic. Mm-hmm. So I was playing also in Fusion because it was kind of an easier thing, and I wanted to jump into something better like ZBrush, and I tried it. I didn't hate it, and that was it.
So is ZBrush your CAD of choice for your organic modeling now?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah,
and you've become quite the master at it. Yeah.
I love it. Well, I wouldn't say master. I'm learning every day, learning something new, and you know, I'm enjoying it. But I cannot say that I know a lot, because it's such a complex software that, you know, it's gonna take me a few years to kind of master it. But I know those guys will make so many new features, so I'm constantly gonna be way behind them.
That's good. So the development, they've been very good about updates and development on the platform. That's awesome to hear. I haven't really used Zebra. I've seen it, you know, I've played with it once, but organic modeling is not my thing. So that's, but I know a lot of people are big fans of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, ZBrush is great. They have their free version that people can try and see if they like that kind of stuff. I mean, whoever wants to give a shot, it's basically like forming clay, just playing around, but you play it on the software, and like before I actually started doing stuff in ZBrush, I was also playing with VR, sculpting, and different stuff. I just wanted to see what works best for me. You know, for some people, Blender is going to be a great choice, and honestly, because ZBrush is a pricey software, it's expensive compared to Blender that's free. So, you know, if Blender was at that stage where they are right now, maybe I would go with them, because, you know, they do so many cool things also, and I know some amazing designers that are using Blender as their tool, and it's really great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you said you were designing in VR, and do you have like a Quest, or what do you use for VR?
Well, I have everything.
Is everything.
Everything.
I have a company that's making game trailers, so I have to have all the equipment.
Nice.
It's just an excuse to have everything.
Good excuse.
So, you know, when VR, like when HTC Vive came out, we got that, and I started sculpting in 3D space, which was completely different thing. It's something that everyone needs to try if they get a chance to use VR, because we are used to, you know, draw something on paper. It's 2D. Or if we sculpt something by hands, you know, like Play-Doh or something, it's right in front of us. But to be able to sculpt around you and sculpt in like 3D space, it's completely different experience, and it's great. So I was testing like every available software just to see what works great, and
cool.
and after a while I kind of got sick from VR, so I can't stay long, like 15-20 minutes, and I get sick. So unfortunately I don't use it that often anymore.
So there's people in the chat that they're asking, they're talking about ZBrush, that there is a free version, a demo how did the tiers of ZBrush work if people want to get into learning it and not feeling like they have to spend a lot of money?
Well, now there's a ZBrush Core, and that's a simplified version.
Okay.
Before that, it was Sculptris. So you have limited tools, but you can still use it for a lot of cool stuff. Like on ZBrush YouTube channel, people are using that to show what can be done, and cool. Also people can do impressive stuff. But for something more serious, you need to have ZBrush, the normal version. You know, before it was kind of tricky because you had to buy it immediately, and price was around $850-900. But now you can rent, like you can use it as a monthly subscription, so it's kind of easier.
Well, that's good, and it's, I don't know. See, I get frustrated at how everybody wants monthly subscription, but I understand in the software world how a lot of companies have turned this way, and in a lot of ways it makes it better because you don't have to worry about, like, well, do I update? You're always using the most recent thing, so maybe to a lot of people that's worth it. But as far as the differences between Core, like is there enough of a tool set with Core to like you're saying getting started? Like, what is it that you're getting when you pay that's like worth the money?
Well,
in your opinion?
I don't have opinion about it because I'm using ZBrush.
Yeah.
I didn't go back to ZBrush Core to try it because I have a tool that works for me and
Right.
I'm sticking to that. So I cannot compare.
Gotcha. But there's resources online if people want to look up YouTube videos and stuff, and they can see what the differences are or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah. We can check it. I can quickly Google it.
Well, it looks like Llama just commented. There's 3 versions: Core, Mini, Core, and Full. And so there you go. I didn't know that, and a lot of people are saying that. Is it Sculptix? There's Sculptrix.
Sculptress.
Is not very good. But I mean, you do some just amazing stuff, and this is kind of leading us with the ZBrush talk into. I want to pull this up. So you did a kind of like a trailer. I think you called it Portfolio Day. There you go. Yeah. And so this is a little bit of what you do, and this is I mean,
I love yee. That's
right.
my favorite part.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's so cool that just watching you model is just I can't do it. So
it's just I love the fast way there. It's just like, see, it's this easy. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like no problem. No
Right.
problem.
And I love that you just grab it right out of the screen and put it on your face. I mean,
So talented.
naturally.
Yeah, I like doing that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm doing game trailers and also I'm working in a company that is making TV commercials. So
Sure.
this is kind of my thing.
Oh, it's awesome, and it kind of this really kind of shows you in 43 seconds. It's your elevator pitch of sorts of what you do, and you are my second ever patron subscription. So Clockspring got me hooked, and then I was like, I saw your minis, and I'm like, oh, these are awesome, and I started printing them at work. I have like we'll say a couple. I have a problem is what I have at work on my desk, and it's really
not a
fun
problem unless you admit it's a problem. It's a collection.
Yeah.
Well, I have a Prusa Mini on my desk at work, so I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, like, email. Oh, it's Wexter's Patreon. Oh, look, another one. Okay, grab it, put it in there. Let it fly for 3 hours or 2 hours or whatever whatever it takes.
That's really a dangerous thing to try to make any kind of collection. I started with Funko, I started with Infinity figurines, and then I was like, okay, this is not gonna end well. I need to stop.
Too good.
No, you don't. And I noticed on your wall back there. That's just. I don't know if that's all of your minis. Is it at this point? No, it's not even close, is it?
No,
you've got so many now.
Right.
I think there are like 40, 50 there, and I made around 120 so far.
It's not even half. It's not even half. Not even a third, really. That's amazing.
So, Jordan, probably as Mad Monkey, he's made a bunch of your masks, and he kind of has a mask collection, and that's another thing I wanted to pop in here. So he kind of did like a real quick video. It's only 15 seconds of the masks that that he's printed, that you've created, and these are masterpieces.
I love how he's got them on a chain. That's so cool. What a great idea.
Right?
He had them on a chain.
Are they not anymore? I don't know.
Well, something happened after he shot this video, so maybe he's gonna post it later.
No. I didn't see. I maybe I'll have to go back and look, but he might actually be with us. He can tell us in the chat. But I mean, let me know in the chat. Have you guys printed any of
a Guy Fawkes? I didn't know he did some of those. I have the orc one that Tom Filament Frenzy sent me, which is a favorite. Yeah. And then look at that Joker. He's got the Joker. Scorpion. That Guy Fawkes one, I didn't realize you had done that. That's awesome.
That's the weirdest thing I've did. Like the weirdest result. Like every mask that I've made, like if you put it on face, people will still be able to recognize you. But this one, because it's face of someone else, it completely changes you. I remember the first time I test print all of the masks before I released them. I tried it in front of the mirror, and it was so awkward because someone else was looking
back
at me.
at you.
It was still like, what is it?
That's so awesome.
Yeah, I cannot show that because one friend showed up and stole most of my stuff.
He stole. What kind of friend steals your stuff, man? That's
Well,
not a friend.
she showed up one day. It was my kid's birthday, and she was like, "Oh, I have to ask you something because she has a store, and she sometimes adds some cool stuff in the store just for people to see something new." She was like, I would like to get few of your masks. And I'm like, sure, no problem. Just grab whatever you need. She took everything. and then the other colleague is like, "Oh, when is your exhibition?" And I'm like, "What? What exhibition?" Like, "Yeah, you have an exhibition in the store." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, it's gonna take a while until I get everything back. I have this one here.
You can always print another one. Yeah. Oh, Sean.
Nice.
See, I don't know if Sean's with us today, but he would love that. The Power Rangers.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And this one was actually printed in pieces. Usually I prepare everything for multi-material, but I didn't want to wait that long, so I just sliced it and assembled it later.
Michael Grugel, the Fix'em dude. Here's $5 for doing an excellent job on that mini Joel crotch.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks. Fix them, dude. We love saying it too, right?
So like I said, if you've printed anything of Wekster's, while we're talking, let us know in the chat what you've printed. Maybe it's a mask or a mini. Maybe it's a lot of minis. But I tell you, a while back, I think we were actually talking to Clockspring. And if I remember right, Jerry from 3D Printing and Painting actually posted a diorama of aliens, right? And I think we made a hot take out of this, if I remember right. Gary,
we did.
Gary, I know you're there. Can you play the hot take?
What was that?
Well, okay then. There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Why, Gary, you've lost weight.
I'm gonna go die under a rock now.
That's right. We're not giving you any more oil.
Show us the goodies.
Yeah, can you pop up the hot take we did?
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Yeah, you're not a cat.
You're definitely here live. All right, hit it. Yeah.
There's not too much similarity between Rambo and Sigourney here, I'm thinking. Also, that could be you. You know, Wexter has a very easy port now to doing his gym mini.
Yeah. I mean, he's almost got
throw
the
some
hair.
glasses on that.
Yeah.
Pull the hair down a little, and you got a gym.
I love it.
We want to see it, Wexter. We want to see it.
Go.
Challenge thrown down.
Challenge thrown down. So,
yeah, I remember someone in my Discord was like, "Oh, you've been called," and I'm like, "What?" So I looked at the video. I'm like, "Oh no!" But then I started thinking about it. Like, maybe I can actually grab that hair and do something with it.
Don't lie.
Speaking
Did you
of
actually start with that? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So he actually, I think it was the end of last week or early this week. I can't remember. Oh, it's the end of last week. He says, "Hey, I've been sitting on this for a minute, but here you go." And what I got was this. So there's a good old Sigourney going on to gym.
It's so beautiful, and it's just that easy.
Yeah, you just take the hair straight off of Sigourney Weaver, you drop it on that right there, and
it just poof. I love how the rest of it just kind of appears.
Yeah. Poof. So
well done. I love it.
Oh man. So I that is hilarious, by the way. So but then I mean first let's go into how hard it was to model this. I mean, I know these locks and no.
Each individual strand of hair was tediously, painstakingly modeled.
Oh, one more time. I mean, while we're here, I mean, we got to. It was literally what you said to do. Take the hair, drop it on, pull it down.
It's almost like there was a plug-in in ZBrush. It was just like Jimify this.
So the actual thing was I grabbed the hair and I have a like template that I'm using, like the base mesh that you've seen, just to be sure that all the minis look more or less the same. And so I took Sigourney's hair and I applied to it, and like, okay, this doesn't look okay at all. So I kind of tweaked it, and like, okay, I need to see how Jim looks. So I went on YouTube, and there was a the welcome video.
Yeah.
And I paused it and I started adjusting the hair, and I looked at it and like, yeah, this looks cool. And then I click on latest video and I notice from here hair goes up to here now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start it again.
So the hair gave you some trouble. You had to model it a couple times, huh?
Yeah. And it's kind of tricky because they're pill shape models, so they don't have shoulders, so it's kind of tricky to make hair go in front and back.
Yeah. It's these little details that we just don't appreciate as not modelers, Like, look at me, I'm just like, oh, how hard could it be? Just all you have to do is just move the hair over. No, it's not that simple.
You know what's the hardest part about making all of these? Like I started making them. I wanted to make something that's simple to print, and I was still working in Fusion, so I was kind of limited with knowledge and what I could do. So I made it kind of like first design. It was Hellboy, and then I made Jason, and it was like, okay, I can make more of these. But then with every other that I started, like people are asking me about the Kratos God of War, because they've seen it in one of my YouTube videos when I'm gonna release that one, and that, like, in early stage I've noticed that I didn't do a good design. I didn't thought it's true. It's like, okay, it works here, it works there, but then when you start applying it to more and more like different character, it's like, oh no, this doesn't work anymore. Like Funko Pop. So
right.
they have kind of short hands, and they've noticed when they started posing them that hands cannot reach and grab sword like this. So they had to cheat and extend hands and do that kind of stuff. And I guarantee whoever made the design, it was like, yeah, I didn't do the good thing. Other thing was when people started asking me to make mini like female characters. For a year and a half, I was trying to figure out female characters, and honestly, I still don't like the design I did, because again, I have to limit them. They need to have that form similar to this one, but they also need to have curves. They need to look beautiful. I don't have problems of making ugly guys.
Right.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
But when it comes to girls, they are pretty, and they need to look pretty. So it's always like, oh shit, what now?
Well, that brings us to Andrew S.'s question. Do you use the hair tool or free flow to get luscious locks like the
I use everything. Like I have few different approaches, and I have YouTube channels that I have some tutorials, including hair tutorial there. People can see it's youtube.com/Wexter. for this one, I was just applying clay and like cleaning it, doing some like irregular shapes, trying to make those curls.
Mhm.
So I got to ask, and I want to show you something quick, but how many people like myself? I know Joel has a mini. How many people have a mini?
More than I wanted to make.
That's how you see. I told Jim, I'm like, that's how you know you've made it in this space.
Yeah.
Wexter has made a mini of you. You've made it. That's a good. That's a good metric.
The thing is, I don't like doing minis of people that like it's easier to make some kind of character that everyone knows because they have some trademark outfit, and it's so much easier because people like you will do some simple features and then people will immediately recognize it. But if you have some person that's normal like any other person, you can make something and 20 different people will million different people will say like, oh, that's me, so
see, Jim, you're abnormal enough where you make for a good Wexter mini, is what he's saying.
Well, I like that you put the facial hair on there too. You got the glasses. I mean, it looks like this. This is what it looks like when you print it, and it's hilarious because I was showing some coworkers and they're like, "Wait, is that stubble on your face?" I was like, yes. So, you got the hair there. It's from the side. I think you got the stomach very proportionate, so that's good.
It was based on mine, actually.
And then, this is glorious. This is, you got the hair.
You nailed the butt?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say the hair. But I would also point out that the crotch, very well done. It prints great. No supports.
Bridged very cleanly.
Yeah,
very nice.
So I mean,
you made his day. You made his day, Wexter. I love it.
Yeah, this is amazing. And we were talking a little bit before.
It could also be Weird Al. Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's true. I think the average person might look at that and think it's Weird Al, but hey,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah, you can work like it.
Perfect.
The gym butt. There you go. Hashtag gym butt.
So I got a question.
Go ahead.
Really quick. You mentioned not liking, having a hard time and not being happy with your modeling of the female form. So you've done Sigourney. Have you done any other female characters that you've released so far?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I have to get up and I'm in my PJs, so I hope no one...
That's okay. We all want to know what
it's
Wexter PJs look like.
1:36 in the morning and you're in your PJs? No.
At least he's wearing pants. I mean,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I have few.
Captain Marvel, of course.
I did 2 versions of this one.
Okay. What is that one? I'm sorry. It was okay. Obviously, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she.
Okay.
And like my kid likes to test everything, so most of these are like without some of the limbs. I think this was
it's quality.
This was the first one that I did.
See, I can hear what you're saying. I understand that you want there to be a flattering female form, but I think for these characters, for them to go with your signature look, it's like Funko Pop. You've done an amazing job of creating a style that people see and they go, "That's a Wexter mini." Like there is nobody else doing anything like that. And I understand what you're saying, but it's like there's an artistic thing to it. I don't think anybody is critical of the fact that these are not exciting female figurines, and in some ways that's probably better, right? I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. Like I like to complain about my work.
Well, you're your own worst critic, right?
Yeah.
True.
I rarely can look at something and tell like, oh, this is actually nice. I can always see some imperfections and something that I hate, and with mini dudes, I mean, I like making them because they make me happy. they make other people happy. So it's like, okay, there's definitely motivation,
Sure.
but still at the same time, it's like, oh, I should have made something better. You know.
Hey,
Well,
we love
like-
them, and like I said, every time my phone dings me and says, there's a new that you released a Patreon post, I'm just like, what is it? We got to check out what it is, and you never disappoint. And we were talking, and I thought like, hey, he's going to release this for his patrons. They're going to have the mini gym, the hair,
Oh, hell no.
all that.
No, he's not releasing that.
Yeah. So
Did you see Mark Rhodes' comment about how you could just make your hairs like little Lego man heads where you can just have interchangeable wigs?
Changeable hairs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
funny.
there's one thing. Each of mini dudes, they look the same, but they're not. I'm changing the shape of the heads because, like, through years, I figure out some stuff that I can do to kind of achieve some sort of likeness, and sometimes I'm changing the position of shoulders of hands, up for, I think for Hulk I did it so he looks stronger and that kind of stuff. So one thing wouldn't apply to everything.
Sure. You
Yeah.
obviously have to take some liberties, but I think like you said, Funko Pop does that too, and and I think they're still very identifiable as your mini dude. So you do a really good job staying true to the style.
I'm trying.
But,
The first thing that I've changed was the crotch.
the crotch.
Let me show you.
It's a central format of any Wexter mini dude model is the crotch.
Look at that. I mean,
So
Yeah.
so
Cut back to Wexter. Let's see.
the first version had different crotch, so
Oh
it
yeah,
actually needed support. So
he's more
only
bow-legged there. Yeah,
yeah,
interesting.
so only later I started making it curves, so they are easier to print.
You know what's crazy is I remember when you first started doing these mini dudes, and it didn't feel like it was that long ago. So for you to have hundreds of these, 100 plus of these now, it just speaks to how effective you are. It's the same reason that a lot of people latch on to Clockspring and Luby and other people that are just like very consistently outputting awesome stuff. You get a lot of value joining Wexter's Patreon. So if you're into this kind of thing, if you're into the masks, you absolutely have to go check out Wexter's Patreon.
Thank you.
100%. Like I said, it was my second ever subscription, and I gladly support you. And not because this didn't exist when I joined, and but because it's a hell no for going to his Patreon or his patrons, he is going to let us release this model. So stay tuned, because
Is it going to have HotMakes on the butt?
What we're gonna do
HotMakes.
is
Hot pants.
probably we'll try to do it tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna release the model, if it's okay
Yes.
with Wexter, on Thangs, and
That's
it'll be
our-
a Thangs
It's Wexter's
exclusive.
gift to you. I love it.
And I'm really pumped to get people out there with the mini gyms and the mini gym crotch or butt, whatever you like. I prefer the hair.
I have to warn you that there are some people, I can see some people here in comments that like to do remixes. So
I know.
Maybe you'll get some addition.
It will.
It's out there. It's out there.
Mama-
Once it's out there.
Yeah, Llama's gonna remix this thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. But I have a problem now. I started printing them, and I'm gonna have like an army of mini gyms, and then behind me in this printer here, there's 6 on that resin build plate. Well,
This isn't weird at all. This isn't vanity at all.
so here's the problem. I forgot to come out and check on it, and ran out of resin. So they're like 3/4 mini gyms with no head.
You just have gym legs.
Well, it stops like right here.
Oh, gym torsos.
yeah.
So now
when
we can put our own heads on them. I see.
You could put the I can see
Macho
him. They just
Man Randy
they just
Savage is-
retired.
Yeah.
He made the helmets removable. They just retired.
Just
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Oh, Daft
There you
Punk.
go.
Daft Punk.
We'll make the Daft Punk no. But maybe we'll do something fun and we'll like
Well, looking forward to that, my friend.
I don't know. We'll do something fun. But I know we're running late, but check this out. I'll let everybody to know tomorrow on social media as soon as this is up on Thangs. It'll be posted on Thangs as our sponsor, and their site is awesome. So not only you'll be able to like turn this thing around and all that, you should be able to this is
do the AR.
This is going to be creepy in AR. Like here, like a life-sized mini
Put a
gym
giant
next
one
to
in my
somebody,
shop.
you know. But yeah, so thank you.
Standing underneath it.
You really did. You made my day on this one. You made us laugh, which is amazing. And the best part is you did what Pooch said. You took the hair, you brought it over, and poof, even though there was a lot more work underneath that.
Yeah, there were a lot of tweaks, but definitely that's Sigourney's hair. I actually used it. I just made it longer and
just straightened it. Just ran a comb through it a couple times. The comb tool.
Andrew S is already saying I'm going to have fun with this, so that's a good one. Andrew, I got a Scary Vor shirt on. He might recognize that from Scotland. But anyways, I think we should jump into HotMakes. We talked a little before the show. You're going to stick around for some HotMakes, right?
Yep.
Right. Let me get them pulled in. I think we have a sweet bumper, so let's hit it.
Now, really quick, Wex, since you do all kinds of stuff like that for your game trailer company and stuff like that, what do you think of our HotMakes bumper there? Do you like it?
I like the music as well.
Yeah.
I'm doing some kind of zombie related. Dude, I don't know what is happening, but I do a lot of zombie stuff lately. So I'm actually doing I just finished one trailer for a zombie game, and now I'm making 3 trailers for another 3 zombie games. And it's like
you're the zombie guy.
And I'm using that kind of music what you guys have here.
Yeah.
So it's like it fits me definitely. I like it.
It's perfect. Zombies are so hot right now.
Oh
yeah.
they're been hot for years.
Yeah.
Just a quick heads up before we go forward with HotMakes. If you are watching on the Edge of Tech channel, looks like there's about 30 of you. Jump over to the HotMakes channel. You got to be on the HotMakes channel to win today.
We're also about to cut the feed. Cut the feed.
Yeah. After this week, this will be the last week that we're going to simulcast on the Edge of Tech as well, and so you guys got to be over there. But we have an amazing audience. We have what looks like 112 people watching currently, but and I see about 30 of you over on the Edge of Tech. Also, I've been posting the giveaway links. Jump in there if you want to be part of the giveaways tonight. You have to fill out that link just so we have your email, your basic info. So let's do it. So
and just really quick on that, like just if you guys jump on YouTube and just do a search for HotMakes, it should pull up the new channel, and we're, I believe, just on the cusp of actually being able to do our vanity title and stuff like that. So we need your help by coming on and getting the subscriber base up so we can get monetized, so we can get our vanity piece and all that stuff. So we appreciate you guys helping with that.
Nice. Well, and someone said when I let's see, when I get the Edge of Text going live, that's when I usually jump in. So hopefully you'll jump over to the HotMakes channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up for liking it, but most of all, hit the bell.
Ring the bell.
It'll notify
Ring the bell.
when we go live over here too. So, all right, you'll recognize this. I mean, this was Willow. She is phenomenal. We had her on a few weeks ago, like a month or two ago now. But she's doing these. She's calling them scale mail. She's doing printed scales. We saw her chain mail, right? This is printed scales now. It's the same idea as the as the chain mail, but as scales. This is phenomenal.
Oh, it's so clean. I mean, and we've seen David Shorey do this kind of thing too in the past. He's got kind of more of a point to it. It's not quite the same. Yeah, where he does it on fabric, but this is a completely resin print, right?
Yeah, so it all prints like that. I know Uncle Jesse, he did a really good video on the chain mail, and it was a fun video. He showed his fails and his successes, which is really great. but basically, you know, she walks through removing all the supports and I mean, all in all, if you're into cosplay, this is awesome. And it's not that long to print this because it's not tall, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's man. I mean, you see, like obviously having this is on a Phenom, so it's like massive build volume for resin. But look at that, that's a sweet mat of scales you got there.
It is, and
I mean, it makes me want to make like a giant snake outfit for Halloween this year, and just be like the snake.
There you go. The print time was 3 minutes and 30 seconds, or I mean, sorry, 3 hours 30 minutes. So
that's still very fast.
That's insane.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Wow, it's that incredible. New 8K screen, you know. No, but yeah, I mean, I just love her work, and I love that in 3.5 hours you have a set of scales. I mean, imagine what you could do in a couple days. You had, like you said, a full like snake suit.
Yeah. No, that'd be interesting. Was there any, I hadn't followed up on this, but is there a technique for actually linking like sheets of the scales together?
She in her post, let's see. Oh, she put the STLs out here too, which is amazing.
STL, bro.
On things, by the way.
Good looking out. Good looking out, Willow.
But I believe she posted, some stuff about putting them together or using them. But it's phenomenal. So nice work, Willow. We're gonna keep rolling, but I love it. Abby,
Abby wouldn't be a HotMakes without an Abby Brown post, right?
Right. She's a staple now.
Yeah.
I think she purposely trolls us with her awesomeness. You know? It's just like,
you know what? People can troll us with awesome all day long, man.
That's right.
It's not trolling.
So this is
participating.
There you go. This is, how many colors do you see? I printed this on a palette 2 with only 4 colors. And this is what she printed here. And
did you see this, Wex? Did you see this post? Isn't this a neat technique?
Yeah. I mean, I finished graphics school. I was working in a press company, and mixing colors, creating stuff in that way. It's like the way how everything should work. Usually in press, you 4 colors, basic 4 colors, and you mix them and you get all the other colors. So that's how everything should be in the future.
Yeah.
Only 4 colors and print everything. If you want something additional, something fancy, you just add more colors. But
I mean, it's just a trip to see how, I mean, obviously we've known that, color mixing works for years and years, but just amazing to me how dramatic that seems with just that little bit of shading applied.
Well, basically she says, I created new colors by printing a single layer at 50% infill and on top of a solid layer of a different color.
Yeah, because if she added more, it would just cover color.
Right. And then here's kind of what you see here.
Yeah, that's a great little color swatch. Yeah,
she designed a model to print all 16 combinations, and I mean this takes time, to figure this out and do. And this is really cool how you can just change your colors by adding a little, 50% infill on top of one.
What's interesting to me, and I don't want to step on what Abby did because she used the palette too with this, but then I don't know if you saw Bill Steele later in the week, and I don't know if it made it into Hot Weeks this week. We may have to do a follow-up next week, but did a very similar thing, and I don't know if they were collaborating or if it was just like the collective subconscious where they were both kind of working on the same thing at the same time. But he had a very similar post where he was doing a very similar technique, although it didn't seem like it was as dramatically cross-hatched as some of the ones that Abby had done with the white laying over. So yeah, I'll if I didn't already tag it, I'll make sure to go back and look at it. And we can look at it next week. But it really opens up some interesting possibilities. So obviously we're seeing more and more MMU style printers out there, and people have been talking about color mixing. The way that we do CMYK for 2D printing for a long time, and nobody's really. When you're talking about trying to blend it in the nozzle, that creates all kinds of complexities. But I think this technique is actually really interesting. But obviously, there's limitations to how your model can print with it,
Right.
right? It's not like doing a blend of the color for an actual 3-dimensional object.
And she said she used 13 colors in this, or there are 13 colors in this, which is awesome.
Just
Well, nice
imagine
work,
what the
Abby.
3 will do, man. Ooh, crazy.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait. This, oh man.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was tagged. And,
I love this so much.
Yeah, go ahead and explain it. Go ahead.
The Zoetrope, this is something. Next time we've got Travis Apyro Design on here because he's like the Zoetrope master now.
Right.
But
Right.
a lot of times you guys have seen this. Sometimes I know there's a great display of these at our local children's museum. The concept. You've seen it before with like the old man on the horse, thing where it's like actually simulating the animation by a bunch of still frames. And then when you look through a slit with it lit a certain way, you get this effect. But this is a really neat 3D application of basically the same concept, right? And there's some other tips and tricks. So this is a legit Zoetrope. It looks like where you're actually looking through the slit on the side. Or maybe not. This looks like it's using the rolling shutter effect. Although
it looks like he pops it open.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pops it open.
That's one of the best ones I've ever seen.
It's phenomenal. Such a cool effect, and
it's lit.
It's
like literally lit. It's also lit. Dang. What do you think of that, Wexter?
I love that kind of stuff. I want to try it once to do some simple animation. See, just to test it out, to see how it works, because this kind of like experiments are so good and so rewarding if you can pull them out. It's like amazing.
100%.
Like I'm mostly modeling the stuff that you guys have seen, but when it comes to 3D printing, what blows my mind is stuff that stuff that you have showed right now. All the like different techniques, people what can do, like playing with different colors and resin, mixing colors in this way. It's something that I like, that people are using something and making something so much better, showing people that they can do something different, and that's gonna just explode in someone else's head, and that person is gonna take that idea and make something so awesome.
It's contagious. You're absolutely right. We inspire each other, and that's what the show is all about. It's like we appreciate what other people do, and it triggers all kinds of interesting ideas in other people. It's fantastic.
Battle Cry is absolutely correct right there. Next, we got Filament Frenzy. How are we doing on time? Oh,
there's a pill for that, Battle Cry, by the way.
Yeah.
It's also a movie.
So we got Filament Frenzy. He says we've all got both light and dark inside of us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's what makes us who we are. So these are the new Luby unicorns, right?
Yeah.
And of course he threw his spin on them, and they're amazing because there's the light and the dark ones, and I mean this stuff is always awesome, but I love seeing the contrast in these two together. What do you guys think? Have you seen these yet?
Oh yeah.
Like you couldn't miss that. It was everywhere, and I absolutely love those. I've seen the first one that she released was this white one, and it was like, oh, this is cool, and then she released a dark one, and like, oh, this is my thing. I love that one so much. It's a really cool design. Yes, yeah, she released something today as well.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. And she another just prolific, amazing modeling abilities, and a lot of value on her Patreon as well, because she's constantly releasing new stuff. Resin, and I love that she is focused also on making it easy to print without supports, and thinking about making it easy on people to get good results. Right.
Right. Absolutely. And her, I think we've already said that her model's amazing and everything. I love her models in general. the thing is, I got to get these now because they're so awesome.
When I look at these two, everything is different. Every detail is like the shape of the nose, the mouth, everything. Like she didn't just grab one model and tweaked it. She made completely different thing, and that's what I absolutely love about these two. They fit in the same world, but they are completely different.
Yeah, and I'm sure you as a sculptor have a good appreciation. Like I hadn't even noticed that, but she changed up all the armor and even the muscular definition of the unicorn itself is different and all sorts of interesting stuff. Facial hair.
Yes.
Yeah. Great job.
Absolutely, and I think I'm just looking at
perfect
time here. Nice work. I think what we got to do is we got a lot of giveaways to get through, so let's break it here. All of the links that of everything we showed today, plus more, all the stuff that was tagged is all in the description of the video. If you go down, you'll see a Google Doc. You can go in there, look for episode 57. I believe this is episode 57. Wow. Look for the link dump, and you'll see a bunch of stuff that was tagged and a bunch of stuff we didn't have time to show yet either. But it's like Wekster says, it's amazing how far everybody takes this stuff, and it makes your brain just like, man, what am I doing with my life?
Well, and keep them coming.
I'm showing it. That's right. I'm showing it.
Keep them coming.
That's
Hashtag HotMakes.
Right.
If you see something awesome out there on Twitter, on Instagram, even if it's on other things, you can obviously do shares, reposts on either of those platforms. Just hashtag HotMakes. You see it down here all the time, and we'll pull it up on the show and share it with everybody. And who knows what it'll inspire in the next thing, right?
That's right. So I got to shout out Scott Latine's with us.
Hey, Scott,
mastermind of Marlin.
Mr. Marlin.
Mr. Marlin. And what was it last week? One of the last couple weeks, I wore my Marlin shirt. I almost wore it again, and I realized I wore it a couple weeks ago. So
it's time to wash it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So while we're talking to chat, I don't know if Scott's going to go or not, but I'll be at Murph in about a month. So come down and have fun with us. We'll be there all weekend. We'll have a lot of fun there. If you're going to be in Murph, in Goshen, Indiana, let us know in the chat. I'd love to meet you too. So that'll be fun. What else do we got? We got giveaways.
Let's give some stuff away.
Where do we start? Let's start with the filament crate. How about that?
Let's do it. Wexter is your guest. As our special guest. I don't know if you know, but you get to either spin the wheel or push the button depending on how we're doing our giveaway. So Gary will set us up for that in just a second. But first, we're going to unbox the crate so we can show off what we look at. Yeah. Jim's going to open it up and just use a little bit of it first, just to make sure it's good for you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to test it. Actually, what I'm going to do is open it in a link so we can talk a little bit about. Actually, I'm going to pull it up and drop it in our private chat. If someone could drop this on the screen, and maybe we could just talk about it while I'm going through, because I probably can't do both because. Well, you know.
All right, we got.
Well, I could do both. It might just take us all day. So,
Gary, linkify the linky link, please, Gary.
Yeah. And then we can talk a little bit about the box. So this comes from 3D Printing Gear. It is it's called the Filament Crate.
Filament Crates.
They reached out. They gave us 5 of these to give away. One each over the next 5 weeks. And it comes in a box like this. I pulled my address off and all that, but you can see it. It comes like that in a box here.
Very nice.
And it looks like it came. Let's see, USPS. So there's that. And as I pop it open, maybe Pooch, I don't know if you can read what he's showing there or not, but
it's very tiny.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a monthly subscription box.
Right.
Every month they're going to send you a box of 3D filaments sourced by goons like you. Wait, no, that's not right.
Geeks like you.
Oh, geeks. Thank you, Wexter. I love how we're counting on the Croatian to handle reading the English better than me.
So it looks like it's what, $25, $24.99.
Yes, $24.99. And what do we have inside there, Jim?
I popped it open, and this is how it came on the inside. Maybe there we go.
Oh, cool! It's using laser cut spools.
Yeah. So I believe on your first box it says you get a laser cut reusable spool.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
So you can actually throw your stuff on a spool and not have it all over the place.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea. And then inside, I believe it says, if you read on there, it tells you get quite a good sample. How much it? I'd have to go back.
So they come in coils, and then you can just pop the end and load them onto the coil and go.
Yeah.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 5 samples. So that's.
And what's the weight? Here. What's the weight on those? Are they 250 or 100 gram?
Here. It doesn't say. I know the website says, so that's why.
Well, the website went away. So.
I got it right here. Give me 1 second. It looks like it is 20 meters long. There's 5 samples at 20 meters long.
Okay.
It's like the height of a 6-story building, it says.
6 stories of filament.
So those of you that are not metric, that's 65 feet 7 inches or 7 3/8 inches per sample.
It's a modest skyscraper.
So,
Yeah.
So it'll select 5 filament samples and a sticker and the laser cut. So if you pop back over, there we go. There's the sticker, which is it's a solid sticker, very nice. So real quick, in this particular box, we had Matter Hackers. This is the build series, and I mean,
enough to print a mini Jim.
That's definitely
or any number of other Wexter.
It looks like we have a Ziltech Cookie Love. That's what this color is called, Cookie Love. Yeah, Cookie Love. We have Amazon Basics Neon Green. So let's see if I can focus off me. There we go.
Love me the basics. Is there a little?
I'm seeing. Yeah.
Is that a sample?
It's a sample print in each one.
Huh.
I really like that.
That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch.
So in each one, you get a little sample print.
Okay.
To kind of see, what your mini gym is going to look like when you print it.
Nice.
What else we got? We got Sunshine Yellow by Toner Basics, and some of the stuff I've never heard of Toner Basics, so it's kind of fun to get extra stuff, and that's kind of a really nice yellow.
And this is all 175 filament.
Yep.
Awesome.
And also, this has all been PLA, I believe, as well.
Okay.
Let me just double check. I believe it's all PLA.
Is it always going to be PLA, or is it sometimes they're going to give you something different?
We would have to look at the. I believe it's PLA. Yeah, we'll have to ask him because it doesn't say it's not PLA.
It's not PLA.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
And the last one is a Coex Mystery color. In this particular case, it is clear. It's probably what Coex Mystery is. Let's see if I can show you. That's kind of a clear.
We just throw a bunch of resin in the extruder and you get whatever comes out.
It's actually,
that's the mystery.
When they get done spooling, as many rolls as their vat will hold, they start spooling mystery colors, and it goes from like a solid into a clear.
Oh, so it's a transition.
Then it goes transition into the next color, and this particular one must have been in that middle of the transition. So I get Coex mystery spools all the time. They're super cheap, like $20-ish, right around there, $18. And you don't know what color you're going to get when you get it, but it's awesome filament, and it's kind of fun to spin that wheel of roulette to see what color.
Well, not only that, but it's it's good that it's less wasteful, right? Because otherwise, I've seen a lot of companies just end up discarding that stuff because it's purge and they don't need it. And for a lot of people, if you don't care what the color is or you're going to paint it, why not save a little money? Support the fact that the company is actually trying not to be wasteful.
For sure. So you get five samples right there, 20 meters long, 65 feet 7 3/8 inches if you're not metric.
Is that all?
Yeah,
don't forget that 3/8 of an inch at the end.
Yeah,
I love it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the Thangs Wheel of Names. We're going to spin everything on the Thangs Wheel of Names tonight. I just need to get it over in its own window so we don't show anything we don't want to show.
And how many are we giving away?
One tonight.
One of those.
We have 5 total, so we'll do this for the next 5 weeks.
Woo.
And so what we'll do is we need your info. Now, I believe this particular one, double check. I believe this is U.S. only. I'll double check that. I believe this is U.S. only, though.
Sorry, Wex.
Yeah,
Win.
Right?
US only.
Okay. Just making sure.
You good on Filament, though? You got some Filament right now?
Yeah.
Hopefully your friend didn't take your Filament, too.
No, I have.
Sorry.
She took her desk
I mean, you
chair.
can never have enough because, like,
This is true.
my wife wanted she has seen some self-watering planters, so I printed one, and then her mom saw one, and sister-in-law saw one. So maybe I'm gonna need a lot of filament soon.
Are those the ones that Miklos was featuring on Prusa the other day?
Yeah,
that was a great model. I love those.
Yeah. They're really cool. I have some already.
There you go. So we're going to roll this right now. Remember, this is U.S. only, so we'll check. I have the spreadsheet open. We'll just do quick checks. And the reason why is it's not cheap to ship outside the U.S., and they're based here. So we have stuff for everyone coming up too, I promise. So here we go. Oh, you know what?
Pull it up.
Oh, no. It was too
There
late.
it is.
I spun it on accident.
We're going to spin it again. It doesn't count. Ah! Okay, fine. It counts. Luscious Simmons. Is it Lucius or Luscious? I guess if it was Luscious, there would be an S. I'm sorry, Lucius.
But are they in the U.S. and are they here?
And are you here? Make yourself known,
So,
Lucius.
United States. I see it's United States. Are you here? I hope.
We don't give you very long because we have to keep moving. Also, you got to let Wex spin the next one. You broke the rule.
So someone says U.S. only as usual, nothing special. Actually, I beg to differ. Every gift card we give from Amazon is worldwide, and that's every week. So
we are special.
Yeah, we are special. You can have a mini gym. Lucius, are you here? No.
I
hope so. No.
Well, let's get.
DSK.
It's DSK.
Oh.
No. Wait a minute.
No.
It's a LOL. You know what? Let's go on to the next thing, and then we can spin for this one again if he doesn't make himself known.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if DSK is him. I think that's a joke.
No.
I think that's a joke.
That's Fernando. No.
Yeah, okay. DSK is not.
I love that you just called him out. No, that's Hernando. Yeah. No.
You're not fooling anybody.
I can't tag a.
Dude, he was with me in Prusa Live the other day.
We're gonna re-roll because
right.
I don't see him here. We're just gonna re-roll it right now. Here we go.
Spin it.
Sorry, Lucius. What else we got?
Who else
Today,
we got?
Mike
3DP.
Mike 3DP. Are you US? Let me look. I hope you're here. Let us know. Yep, USA.
Wait, Lucius. So, okay, this is getting complicated. Lucius Simmons is here.
Oh,
but
Lucius Simmons is here
on the Edge of Tech chat.
Oh, now you've done it, Jim.
What do we do?
Oh,
well, we give Mike 3DP the next prize, obviously.
And Mike 3DP is here. So.
We could do that. How about that? Let's give Lucius, because you were here. We'll let you have it.
We're not going to leave anybody hanging.
Yeah,
We're not going to leave.
We'll let you have it.
Got you guys.
And then Mike 3DP. Let me jump over to my spreadsheet. There's so many prizes tonight. What do we got? So Lucius, there we go. Mike 3DP, you were the first winner because we went ahead before we saw Lucius there. For the Filament $25 gift card. So what that is next. We'll talk about that real quick. So Filament actually just started some Filament subscriptions where you actually can order rolls of subscription. I'm sorry. And
maybe you should read the comments. I mean,
yeah,
I don't don't like to disappoint people, but some people are actually right what they're writing
Oh.
right now.
Yeah, we did say only on the HotMakes channel.
did. I forgot about. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
We are nothing if not just and fair here. We did say that. We did
You're
say
right.
that, Jim.
Professionals, people.
You're
We're
right.
professionals.
You said he was
did
on which
maintain-
one?
He was on the Lucius was on the Edge of Tech, so unfortunately.
No, nabbed on a
Well,
technicality. See,
think
that's
we
why we
have
need
to-
you guys over on the new channel. You know, I know that it seems a little confusing that we're simulcasting, but we're doing this because we are in transition. So we
And
appreciate
this,
you guys
this is
bearing
the
with
last
us.
week we're doing this too. Next week
We're
gonna be
not
on
we're not doing this
Yeah.
again. So hopefully this won't become an ongoing problem.
That's right. This will be the last week of this. So
Ruling.
So what do we do? We're getting,
I think we have to abide by the rules. It's not fair to everybody else that's abiding by the rules here. So
sounds good.
We
So
throw
going
rules out. We
forward,
got to follow them.
No matter what, from this point forward, Gary, can you post the new channel real quick, right away?
Yep.
If you are not over, and we said this earlier in the stream a couple times, if you're not over on the HotMakes new channel, when we do this, it doesn't count. So we said that earlier. You're right. Thank you, chat, for calling that out. And it won't matter next week because we're not simulcasting. We're going to be everyone over on the HotMakes channel. So come on over there quick now. We're going to keep rolling. The next thing we have is Filament. Filament is a company here in the USA. And this particular one is USA only because a $25 gift card is awesome. We could give it to anyone around the world because they do ship. The problem is a $25 gift card will just crush you in shipping. So, I mean, it's so expensive to ship right now around the world. And I was talking to him about it. And if we give you $25, you can buy a roll of filament. And you're going to have to pay for the filament essentially because the shipping is too expensive. And I don't want to do that to you guys. So this one for sure. Lightspeed, you might be. Let me just go look here. Lightspeed, you look like you're on. I don't know where you are. Someone's asking what channel am I on. So go click the link and go to the new channel. That's all you have to know. So I'll put that in the HotMakes chat. Oh, you posted it everywhere.
We just posted a second ago. I'll post it again.
So, anyways, Filament is an awesome company. They got to do US only on this one, just because the price to ship outside won't make the gift card worth anything to you. I mean, it doesn't make sense for these guys or for you. So, subscription, you can start new subscriptions with them though, and it actually is pretty awesome. They lowered their filament costs recently. They were kind of high at $40 a roll, I believe, for their matte filament. That has dropped to 30 now, and if you haven't printed with their matte filament, it is awesome. I had a couple videos on it, and I absolutely love it. So they dropped that to 30.
That's
they also
really cheap for matte. It's not easy to find matte filament,
and it's good matte, and they have a bunch of colors too. And so they dropped it down to I think it's $29.99, and then I believe their PLA and PETG dropped down to $21.99. So, which is great. So then what this does is, if you want to sign up for a subscription, say you're going to go through 2 rolls of filament, maybe you want them delivered every month or every other month, or however you set it up to do it, you can sign up. I'll have this all in the description of the video here when we're done, because it's a lot easier to look at it. But you can sign up for a subscription. So basically you can say, yeah, I want black and blue and red. Send it to me every 2 months or 3 months, and they'll do it automatically for you. And if you do that, there's a code that you can put in to save you $10 right in the beginning. And then from then on, I believe it's $24.99 a roll if you get into the subscription. So they knock another $5 off that, and which is pretty dang awesome. And if you do, let's see, they also are doing subscriptions on PLA and PETG that's not matte, and that's 10% off of the normal price, 15% off any resin bottles. And then if you go to washable or engineering grade resin, it's 12.5% if you do the subscription thing. So if you're somebody that uses this filament a lot, this will actually save you some good money. $10 off your first order. And there's a code. It's subscribe is the code. But we'll put this all in the description of the videos. That way you guys can actually see it when we're done. But Filament, thank you so much. I love the matte filament's awesome. I did. Actually, I have a bunch of stuff, but it's right over there. I did some videos and I wanted the Clockspring roller van. It was awesome and that stuff too. But check it out if you haven't already. We're going to give away 8 $25 gift cards. We're going to do them like pretty quick here. So make sure, it looks like there's 16 people still on the Edge of Tech channel. If you want to win, you want to be eligible to win, you got to go over to the HotMakes channel. The link was already posted. So click on that link and head over because we're about to roll. Any questions, Pooch? I know I'm talking a lot here. So.
No, but can Wexter spin this time?
Yeah, we'll let
Put
him
your
spin.
spinning arm out, Wex. Let's go.
What?
Let me
Put
get
your
it pulled
spinning
up.
arm out. You got to go this way. This way.
What I'm going to do is I just
Here.
copied all the
And grab
entrance.
the wheel, and then you go. Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
Well, that was
wait.
practice.
Wait.
One.
Go.
All right. Oh, jeez.
There we go. Oh, that's right. We're gonna go up. I keep forgetting it goes up from this way. All right, next one will go up.
Yeah.
Not bad. That was not bad for your first shot. There.
Not bad. Yeah.
It's okay.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Big Jano!
Big Jano.
You're gonna win. I know he's here. He's got to be here. I saw him lurking. earlier.
USA. Remember, USA only on these.
I mean, I really don't like this kind of responsibility. You know,
Yeah, it's a lot of
something and
pressure.
one person wants and then 100 other are dance for nothing. Like,
All right, so that was 1 of 8, right? Big Jano's
That's one.
here.
Yeah. USA,
Everybody's
right?
excited for him. I believe so.
All right.
I don't know exactly where, but yeah,
We're good.
always around.
18
Okay,
people
let's do
are
it.
still 18 people are still watching on the Edge of Tech. If you want to be able to win, jump into that other thing. Here we go.
what,
One,
this side,
two.
huh?
One,
Yeah, use your bicep.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it was a team
He's so
effort right
fast.
there.
So fast.
All right. We gotta keep flying, and then you gotta
Andrew
check
S.
in.
I know
We know
Andrew-
he's here.
I know Andrew's outside of the U.S., so we got.
Oh, he is.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Let me just.
Yeah.
Yeah, United Kingdom. That's what I thought.
UK, Scotland.
We'll keep rolling. Sorry.
It looks
come
like
back. We'll
I'm
keep you
flipping
in the
off
roll.
someone on the screen.
Hey.
Sorry. Oh, Yoav, I know
No.
you're out of the U.S. too.
Not in the US. Keep
This could
going.
take a minute.
But we do appreciate our international viewership is very
Absolutely.
high.
Go.
I have
One
an
more time.
idea. Give me
Ready?
a
Go.
sec.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
wait.
We're just having fun doing this.
Yeah.
I
Exercise.
see this.
Ready?
Yeah. No. I'm gonna
It's like
sort this.
we're
real
gonna high
quick.
five, but from you, yeah, you're there and all. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna sort this real quick and see if we can.
Jim's doing spreadsheets.
Yeah.
1 hour later.
There we go. All right.
Intermission.
A few moments later.
I apologize, anyone outside of the USA. But we have more stuff for you. I promise. All right, here we go. So I just sorted everybody in the USA, so we won't have this issue anymore.
Okay, are we ready? Because Wexter's really itching to spin.
Yeah.
He's really ready to spin this time.
He's cocked and he's locked and loaded here with that bicep. He's got the guns going.
Ready? Steady.
Yeah.
Wait.
He's got to read.
All right,
Yeah,
here we
there
go.
When you slice
Go.
it.
1,
2, 3. Yeah! We gotta work on our timing.
I just did it because he already threw his hand up.
There's a huge delay from here. You have to wait. It has to go to
Okay.
space.
Has to go to Croatia. Damn
Yeah.
it.
Cora Rucker.
Congratulations. You said you're from the US, so we'll go with that. All right, here we go.
Do
Here's
it again.
another one.
Wex.
You ready?
We're gonna get it. We're gonna nail it. Ready? Go! Yes!
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was clean. That was the cleanest one I've seen. That was clean. Okay. What do we got?
Yeah.
Why are there 2 yellow ones next to each other like that? I'm triggered. It must be an odd number.
I don't know.
James
James
Nance.
Nance. Nice work, James Nance.
Congrats to you, James Nance.
Where are we at, Geary? How many more do we have?
I think that's 3.
We have
That's
that was number 3. Cora
Okay.
Rucker is in the chat on the right channel. Jeez. Okay. There's too many variables.
You're a
James-
computer. You're supposed to be able to keep track of variables.
Ah.
All right, Jim.
Ready?
We're
all right.
we're loaded.
I didn't even think about this. Is James Nance with us? We'll
3,
keep going and let us
2.
know. Here we
I'm
go.
trying to keep tabs on things.
You're good.
Oh, 2-hander. Good one.
Two-hander, yeah.
Extra aggressive.
I don't see James yet, but
He may be here.
Oh,
Sir
Will
Will.
3D.
He's here and he's US. I know he is.
And
Right.
he's my Patreon.
Next,
Yeah.
shout
That was
out
a
for
good
being
dude.
a Patreon. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Is your arm getting tired?
Oh, that was a
Without
good one
looking,
too. It's like,
Sir Will is here. So
yeah.
Who?
Sir Will, he is here.
Yeah.
Your
Hey,
buddy.
your buddy D-Nice.
Hey, Dinek. Is it Dinek?
I think
No.
it's, I don't know what it is. I'm going to go with D-Nice. Aaron.
Okay.
I don't know. Your buddy D-Nice, are you here? Well, we're going to find out in a minute. How many more do we got?
He's here. He's in
All
the
right.
chat.
Congratulations.
This
We
one,
still
I
haven't heard.
when I heard it in the morning, I can feel it.
Yeah. You're
This is the,
wearing out
the
Wekster.
most workout you've done.
Still
Yeah,
have
so is
not
that-
seen James.
I
yet.
mean, this one is only in charge of Control, Shift, and Alt. So
Okay, that's not your modeling arm.
yeah,
That's
ready?
that's his function
All right,
go.
arm.
Go. What'd you say? James is not with us?
We still haven't seen James Nance in the chat.
Okay, well maybe we'll tack on.
We'll circle
another
back
then.
if he hasn't. If you don't
Yeah.
chat now, this is your last time. H. Colorado Henry.
Oh, Jim Nance says it's here. H. Colorado.
I think that's
See, that's
Henry.
baller. Like
There's Jim
I've
Nance.
always wanted to go by first initial last
Jim
name
is
like
here.
that. I feel like that's a baller play. I like it.
Nice.
Like better yet is like double initial last name, like AA. You know.
We got Jim is here, and people are tagging H Colorado. So
Perfect.
I think he's
Perfect.
here. Yep, he's here.
Woot.
All
We
right.
got a woot.
How many more do we got?
Woot
We
of
got two
life.
more.
Two more.
Seven,
Here we
eight.
go. I spun
Nice,
it myself.
nice
That's-
job, Mir.
I don't want to
Okay.
hurt his control.
Thank
shift
you.
Arm.
You can take, but he needs a rest. He needs a rest. Okay, he's relaxing it for the final spin. Joseph,
Von
No.
Dolan. Are you
Vampire
here?
Slayer.
Yeah.
It's a Vampire Slayer name.
Congratulations. I see H. Colorado with us, Henry. I'm pretty sure it's Henry.
We got a
And-
lively crew with us tonight, man. I'm loving it. Yeah.
Just Scott Latine, Jesus H.
Joseph
Colorado.
Joseph is
Yeah.
here.
Joseph is here. All right. Here we go. One more.
Vampire Slayer.
Oh, well, nobody did. Yeah, the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, he's here. I love it.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, we still have a ton of people watching.
We've come full circle. We've come
Full
full circle. Is Lucius here?
How did
See,
that happen?
this ends up perfectly because if he
it
came
happened-
over to the channel, if he's on the right channel now,
Yep.
he could be redeemed.
I don't
It
know if
happened
he is.
because I hope he is.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
this
it would
is
be
on
twice.
Jim. Jim has to wear the
No.
cone of shame for the next episode.
I took everybody from the U.S. again. So-
Maybe Lucius, I mean, if he didn't get fed up and just leave, and he came over to the other the chat.
Looks
It
like
could be.
he's taggable in the old chat, but not the new one.
Oh, you had your chance.
Come on, man.
Fool us twice. Shame on somebody. I don't know.
Oh, still in the old
It's a
chat.
shame
I
on
see
Jim.
it.
Oh, no, he's on the new
here.
one.
He's here.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
here. That couldn't have worked out better. We've come full
that was
circle.
perfect.
It
The reward
really
for
did.
coming over to the new channel.
Thank you for coming to the new channel,
Yes.
Lucius. We're glad
Thank
we were
you.
able to give you something.
Is that it for Filament?
That is it for Filament. We're on the
Thank you so much, Filament. We really appreciate the prizes. I'm going to take everybody's info and we'll get it over to them, and they'll be getting with you for what you need for the $25 gift cards. I think you're going to love their stuff. I promise. If you check out their matte filament, it's awesome. Good stuff.
Jim
all
likes
right.
the matte filament, guys.
I
All right,
really do.
Wexter,
I
for
really
the
do.
final. Is this the final grand prize spin, or no? Is there more?
Let me get everybody though. I need to unsort. We need to unsort here.
Got to reload because this is going. Everybody can play here.
Everybody,
Thanks
if
to
you're on the
things.
right channel.
If you're on the right channel, if you haven't, we've learned this lesson by now.
Yeah.
You have to be
And
on the
we're
new
already-
HotMakes channel.
We're already late. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna post this in 117 entries. That's all around the world. As long as you have an Amazon that delivers to you.
World
Um,
around the world, around the world, around the world.
I just want to make sure.
Louder.
Yep.
Faster.
So 117. I just double checked everything. I'm gonna.
Did that
I'm
one say
gonna-
dinner?
Yeah, louder.
Dinner.
Right? So
You're
here's the
hearing
deal. This is a $50 gift card to Amazon, courtesy of our sponsor, Thangs. Thank you
Thangs.
so much, Thangs. I know I see you chatting there, and looking forward to some awesome stuff with you guys coming up. Here we go.
Oh, Wexter was going to kick it. That was going to be the final one. To use your soccer foot.
I use my mind.
Your football. Are you a footballer, Wex?
Oh, hey, time out.
No.
He already won.
He already won.
Already
So
won.
I put everybody's names back in, and we're gonna roll that again.
You are fake news.
Not a footballer? Okay, that's fine.
No.
We still love you.
There we go. Kay Schaefer.
Congratulations, Kay.
It's
Make
Ken.
yourself known. Could be Ken. Could be Kay.
So,
Could be
I think it's
Kathleen.
Ken.
Could be Kim.
Agent K.
Make yourself known. Please be in the right chat this week.
People are
Agent,
tagging
Agent
them.
K. Could be Agent K.
Agent
Big Rip.
the right one.
Big Rip? What do you mean you're ready to neck? He won already.
Yep.
Not a
Thanks,
big Rip.
tag them.
You already,
Taggable.
you already won.
Hey.
Yeah, there it is.
Don't look a gift.
Kay
A gift
There we
Schaefer.
There it is.
Kay Schaefer.
There
I tell you
it
what.
is.
So I know we had a ton of stuff from around the world. Can we do 2 more today?
Why not?
Can we? So here's what we're gonna do. We had Mike from AutoDrop 3D give his gift card that he won from Fangs to Amazon back to the community for us to give away again. He said, hey, I don't need it. I want to give it back to the community. Can you re-roll it? And we're going to do that today across the world. I promised that we'd have stuff for across the world, and this is another one. Here we go. So thank you so much, AutoDrop. You guys are awesome. Thank you for donating this back to the community. Robert George. Robert didn't win.
Guys,
No,
so
he didn't.
nice. They named him twice. I love it.
Nice work. Congratulations,
Yourself
Robert
known.
George. Are you here?
And we got one more. Okay, but can you let Wexter kick the wheel, please? From the last
will.
one. You got to get us ahead.
Ready?
Get us
One more.
ahead up.
Oh,
right.
hang on.
It counts. It's
But
okay.
time out. I'm going to start over.
No.
No,
I'm
you
just
can't
playing.
time it out. That's not fair to Randy.
No,
Yeah.
Randy won.
Randy won. Randy
Here's what we're
won.
going to do. You don't even know what he
Randy
won
won.
yet.
Who cares? It's amazing. You won.
I love it. Randy.
Is it a flaming bag of poo? He won that?
No.
Yeah,
So what happened was last week Shane won $100 gift card, and he said, "Hey, I just won a couple weeks ago. It was completely different. The $100 was off a video on my channel, and he had already won a $50 gift card to Things, and he's like, donate it back. So this is a $100 gift card to Amazon, and courtesy of Shane, you know." So thank you, Shane.
Shane. Was it same old Shane or some other Shane?
Nope, just Shane. Yeah.
Just Shane, not the same old Shane. There's a lot of
So
Shanes.
that was $100, Shane, to Amazon. I'll get that to you after probably tomorrow. But congratulations,
That's
everybody!
amazing.
We had a ton of gifts we had to get through. We had that was a huge one. I apologize if you won and you were on the wrong channel. Next week we're all on the HotMakes side. We're all over here. Wexter, how's your arm? Are you okay? I mean,
I'm okay. I will
dislocated or?
He's gonna
I
put
will have to explain something to my wife tomorrow.
a little icy hot on there. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I did
you So good.
I pulled
So
my
good.
arm spinning a fake wheel. Well, thank you for hanging with us, Wex. Thank you to all of our sponsors and donors and people who gave their gifts from last time and paying it forward. It's amazing. I had a great show. I don't know about you guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm still awake, so.
It's pumped up. What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna go? How are you gonna be able to go to sleep, Wexter?
Well, I don't know. I'll probably
meditate.
play something on TV, something that I really want to watch. That usually just knocks
That'll
me
wipe you out.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Well, my favorite part is that our show didn't put you to sleep. So I mean, but thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
No, it was
Thank you
great.
so much for joining us. I know it is like 2:30 in the morning your time, and we appreciate you staying up and being awesome. Thank you so much for the mini gym. I'm super pumped for the mini gym. I can't wait to get this out in the world. So look for that tomorrow. Check out that hair. Look at that hair.
That's amazing. It's some of the best hair I've ever seen on a mini. Yeah. Weird Al, Sigourney, Jim.
Yeah.
You know,
Whatever you want to call it.
You can post it 2 times. One is Jim, the other one is Weird Al. And
Post it twice. Well, I'm gonna have an epic battle between the mini Jim and the mini Joel.
An epic battle?
Yeah, an epic battle. It'll be like, whatever.
wait, it's gonna be a rap battle or something else?
I don't know. We'll find out.
It could be a rap print battle. Put a piece of filament in each of their hands.
Oh yeah,
stab at each other.
And then
I love it.
Okay,
well,
so we can expand it. Like you can print Luby's horses, then they can ride those and.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're like jousting on Luby's horse, unicorns. Yeah, that sounds.
Where
amazing.
else? I mean, like, where else do you get this kind of? Where else do you get this kind of content? Where we went from giveaways to the mini Jim to the mini Joel to the mini Jim and Joel riding Luby's unicorns. I mean, like,
that's where
only here.
That's a team effort. That's the thing we were talking about. Like, someone grabs an idea and just throws it into something.
I love it. Well, thank you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hashtag HotMakes. If you guys want to get your stuff seen, catch our attention, find us at hashtag HotMakes at Twitter. Don't forget, next week we go full out on this HotMakes channel. We won't
full
be
send HotMakes.
Yeah, full send. So we'll be posting. I'll make sure to post something on the Edge of Tech to let you know to come over here. But you got to be over here next week because we're not broadcasting anywhere else. So we'll see you Monday. Thank you guys so much to Thangs for the sponsor of the show. Thanks for Filament for the 8 gift cards. Thanks to Filament Crate for the sweet box and some awesome filaments. And this is really cool idea. I really like this laser cut spool idea.
That's nice. And thanks to Wekster for staying up late. Go subscribe to his Patreon. You won't regret it. He's got all the goodies.
Oh, maybe you will.
The minis. But you know what? If you do regret it, then just don't continue your subscription, right? No, do continue his subscription. He's worth it. You're supporting an awesome cause and a fantastic contributor to the community. So we thank you so much again from the bottom of our heart having you here, Wexter, and staying up late with us, man.
Thank you. See you guys. Have fun, and
guys.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Stay right there, Wexter. We'll be right back with you too. So everybody else, good night. Later, everybody.
Meet us in the green room. See ya.